Hey, I'm Will from Tustin.
Will from Tustin.
We're at CES 2012 again.
Yes.
Sony booth still. PlayStation Vita.
Finally, hands-on with PlayStation Vita. It's already out in Japan.
It's here. This is a really nice looking piece of hardware.
Yeah.
I mean, let's get that out of the way up front. The 5.5-inch OLED screen really shows well.
Yep.
I mean,
it's really bright. I mean, even this bright light, I
yeah.
can see it really well. It's QHD, so it's 960 by 544.
Okay.
And I think touchscreen, multi-touch screen on the front, and of course on the back.
Oh, so yeah.
Also a 5-inch touchscreen on the back. No texture.
Well, it's not a screen.
Well, not a screen.
It's just a touch pad.
Yes.
It's crazy.
And when I saw the pictures, I didn't know how it was going to feel. It's just smooth.
It just feels like the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So on the front, you have this home screen. You just hit the button.
So this is the XMB kind of.
Yeah.
It's not called the XMB anymore.
No.
But it's what the XMB used to be.
And I can, have icons. I can move stuff around.
How does the touch
smartphone?
How does the touchscreen feel, Norm?
It's very smooth, very responsive.
Okay.
And then you have multitasking. So if I hit this again, I can open I had a little game set up right now. Resume it.
This is like learning to use multi-touch.
Yeah, that works. No problem.
Good performance, Chen.
I'm very familiar with the concept of multi-touch.
Yes, you are. So, okay, lots of hardware input on this guy. Multi-touch screens on both, multi-touch on both sides. All the analog controls and digital pad of a normal PSP, plus a second analog stick. The analog sticks feel much better than the PSP. It's not that flat, slidey thing anymore. It's actually a real stick with actual throw from side to side. A couple of trigger buttons, 2 cameras front facing and rear.
Yeah, so the
microphone.
cameras are VGA in the front and back. So really, I don't think for taking photos of people that you would save for game stuff. It's good enough for games.
It's augmented reality. Yeah,
exactly.
Also microphone.
Yep.
And let's see, I'm forgetting something important. Oh, 6-axis.
Yes,
accelerometer and gyroscope.
It's a Sony device.
Yeah.
There's 6-axis.
Yeah.
You got videos, you got music.
So this all connects to the PlayStation. Same stuff as the PS3.
Sony Entertainment Network, which they kind of announced yesterday. So there's 2 slots for cartridges. You have your proprietary PS Vita game cartridge.
Okay.
And then there's no memory built in.
Okay.
So while there's, I think,
controversial as I understand it.
There's 512 megs of RAM in here.
Yeah.
You still have to buy memory for storage for your save games. Some of the game cartridges.
Most of them have built-in launch.
Built-in storage for save games. Wi-Fi models, $250.
Okay.
And then they have a partnership with AT&T, $300 per data plan.
Then this is February 22nd?
February 22nd in the US. So you don't have to wait too long to import one. I mean, you don't have to import one.
Right.
Just wait till February 22nd.
If you could control yourself for 2 months, month and a half now.
I don't know. I mean, having it in the hand, the covet factor is coming in.
I was okay. I was okay until I picked it up and saw that I mean, the thing to note is this is much, if you're thinking, oh, I don't need a handheld because my phone is pretty good, this screen is huge.
It's big.
It's really big.
It's what I think in my head the PSP looked like when that first came out. Like if you look at the PSP
what you remember
right
the
now,
PSP as.
it's like, wow, my iPhone or my Android phone looks so much better. This is how I remember it in my head.
Absolutely.
Like great video. And
about 5 hours of battery depending on how you use it.
Yeah,
up and down.
3 to 5, I would say. You're gonna have to charge it probably at least once a day.
Yeah.
It's pretty light. It's under a pound, like 9.6 ounces. Viewing access.
Viewing angles, yeah, it looks good. The screen's really pretty. Like really very attractive.
Yeah,
we talked about it being OLED, but that means the black, like you actually can't see the difference between the screen and the bezel when you're here. With the light on it just right, you can, but it looks really good. Home Run Derby, Norm.
It's loaded. 3D graphics. I think there's a 128 megabyte video memory.
Right.
And I'm going to start by hitting X. What do you think? Does it look like a PSP3 game?
It looks really good. I mean, I don't think it's the show for PS3 is one of those games that looks like almost like TV. People kind of do a double take.
I'm no good at baseball in game.
You got to hit. The trick is to hit the ball. This looks really good. They're just throwing zingers right down the middle. Might be good to learn how to play the game before we start playing.
I started looking at it.
Is this a? Oh, there you go.
Hey.
You swung. 58 feet, 128 feet. It looks really good. The crowd's moving. There's grass. Everybody's limbering up. I like what I see here.
All right, so that's enough striking out.
Yeah, enough shame for Norm today. This is the PS Vita. We'll be here all week with more CES 2012 stuff. Till then,
in person right now, I would say high covet factor. As a professional coveter, I'm intrigued.
Norm's ready to covet.
$250, February 22nd. PS Vita.
Yeah. Bye.